Always technical issue. I have to look into why that one is constantly having issues. Come on, YouTube, you should be live. Why are we having problems? How are we doing over on the TikToks there? Carl, thank you for the roses. And Hardy, what have you done? I know. Oh, everything going wrong sideways. There we go. Is that... Nope, that's not the correct one. Technical issues upon technical issues there. Are we back there? I think we might be back over on that one. Let's get the chat loaded up for it. You can go away. Alright, that one does look like it's live now. Pain in the arse there. How are you doing, Maya? Thank you for the heads up there that it had gone down. Right, anyway, back to the show. Right, as you can see, there are a few stars poking out behind the clouds. So we should still be able to see things in a low Earth orbit there flying around, but we are waiting, hopefully, for those clouds to pass a little bit more. We've had some very good clear patches earlier on in the evening, so I expect we will get some more. But we're so desperate for a Skywatch. There are Lamorgs. How are you doing? You all tucked into bed there in your van life. Let's spin the camera around, see if there's a little bit more of a patch we can point our camera at there. There you go, there's some stars. They won't last long because everything's moving. Look at the brightness of that one there coming through. The cloud will go and it'll go a little bit dimmer, but look at that, absolutely stunning. So there's a wonderful, beautiful sky behind those clouds, so hopefully they're going to pass quick for us. We've got to wheel them away now. Use our collective willpower. And there's plenty more. When those clouds do go, we can turn up the brightness as well. I know. I'm saying alien stickers. I'm saying aliens for that one. Yeah, hopefully we're going to get some clear patches in the clouds. It's always a bit of a lottery with our British weather, but if we didn't put it up, you know it'd be really, really clear. So, hey-ho. I did find yesterday on eBay a very, very expensive forward-looking infrared camera there, the sort of ones they put on ships' masts and the military use, and I thought, oh, we could permanently mount that one to the roof, and that way we could just press a button to see if it's cloudy or not. A little bit out of my price range, but I thought that would be good for us there. And the infrared as well, so yeah, we'll definitely see the phenomena in all its glory. Right, I'm spinning the camera back. Oh, these are getting thicker, these clouds. What's the... Oh, I'm going to bring up the weather forecast. Is that a little gap on the horizon there? Not much, not much. We're going to end up switching over to a Radio SETI one at this rate. There's alien smoke there, is it, Zena? It's Alan out there with his vape. Where's the app that I'm using? Where is it? Let's have a look at what the clouds look like. You're telling me... No, there's no... That looks clear. It's obviously not clear though. Well, that means it should clear up, hopefully, there. Day 49, does not stop raining. Alan has turned blue. He might have, honestly, it is so goddamn miserable, the weather lately, isn't it? Heart goes well, thank you for the heart there, matey. If you are just joining us, guys, we are doing G-Wag, how are you doing there? The away day gold colour there, yeah. It is. There are stars behind those clouds. We're just waiting for them to pass. But they are moving quite fast, so we're expecting some good clear patches there. But if you are just joining us, we're doing a live UFO, a UAP, a Skywatch tonight. We are based in Wiltshire, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. So these are the skies to watch for the strange and anomalous when those clouds go down past. We can still see things in low Earth orbit there. So, and obviously you can see a few of those stars poking out from behind the clouds. It's stunning behind there. Fingers crossed they're going to move out of the way quickly and we can get on with our Skywatch there. GWAC and Harko coming in with gifts. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. All goes back into the stream there. And how are you doing, Rio? And A up in there as well. Good to see everyone. Ah, and some cake. I do love some cake there. There, GWAC. We'll feed that one to Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Oh, you're a bit loud, Alan. You're a bit loud there tonight. There we go. I've been doing technical stuff. All my settings have gone out the window. But on the plus side, guys, we are going to be... I think we're going to probably do some more of the Kerbal. So I've been setting up for that. We've got some next level features for that one, so you can look forward to that one as well. And also extra integrations with the Starship Alan and whatnot. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to load that one up today. am I going to... How's that going to work? I have to think about that one, because we was bringing it in a different way. Actually, if I press this button, does that work? The brick kind of works, but not properly, right? That's the settings for that one have gone awry. I'll have to play with those settings off stream for you there. Can we all will the clouds to go away there? Good start there, A-Up. How you doing, Lemorgs? And A-Up coming in with the roses. Thank you. They're loving that tick as well there. We've just seen a star in C2 there. It's becoming Starwatch, isn't it, rather than a UFO watch there. We'll just be lucky if we see a bloody star. Very good. I'm off work till the 24th. Oh, Rio, lucky I could do it. I'm saying that I've got most of the week off. What am I saying? What am I saying? So yeah, guys, you're going to have to find something else to do for Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. We'll be back Friday, and we're going to be here tomorrow. But I'm actually away for once. So yeah. But there is a small chance we might stream one of the evenings. It depends on what the signal is like. We're going to the New Forest, so maybe we'll do a spooky middle of the night hunt through there, see if we can see any strange going on. It's a long history with the Weird and Wonderful in the New Forest too. And the odd UFO sighting and apparent crash as well there, back in the 80s. So, yeah, see what we can get there if the signal allows us to stream from the wilderness there. It's Hampshire, GWAC, so it's only a county over for us. So the south coast, just above, basically inland from the Isle of Wight. So Isle of Wight straight up, boom, New Forest. Alan and I have been struggling. Me too, there, me too, honestly. The little bit of blue sky, it popped out of the clouds earlier, so I went, like that. I can really feel it there. You guys can see the stars. Look, there's a few coming in that little patch there. They are there. They haven't left us. So fingers crossed, Mayor, that we'll have the signal. But yeah, we will do some sort of little spooky exploration there. Yeah, Hampshire, just one town over there. So even though I'm on holiday, we're still planning on streaming. That's commitment, guys. It's commitment. There we go. Look, some stars. Can I turn the camera down a bit? Is it going to go down? Oh, it's lowering ever so slightly. Are we about to cross over to the dark side where we can see some actual stars tonight? And therefore, hopefully, some UFO and some strange and wonderful things. A lot of you guys still need your UFO and your shooting star stamp for your passports. So keep an eye out for those. And we can get you them stamped and maybe get you your passport, your stream passports sent over to you there. We can't be left alone. God, what to your own devices, what would you guys get up to? God forbid. Paul, how are you? Good to see you there. Thank you for all of those roses. Just seen them. Thank you for those. That's loads there. Adam as well. Good to see you. Tick's in as well. And, there we go. It's just clearing. You're our good luck ones, guys. Look. There we go. Getting some stars there. Is that the Pleiades? That constellation that we're seeing right here? It's a C and B2 there, depending on which platform you're on. I need to change that grid. But at least it's back up for now. Yeah, look, some lovely stars in shot. There we go, I told you. Let's turn up the brightness and we'll see some of those background ones as well. There we go. Absolutely stunning there, isn't it? Relief to see some stars. Let's make the most of this there. Is there a stamp for seeing a star there, Lamorx? There should be. In fact, should we check for you and Tickers? Because you guys might not even have your Skywatch ones. Let's have a look. Or are you're under S for Shepsy, aren't you? Changing your name all of the time there. Right. Look at those skies. Right, remember? We've got the grids. Tell us where you see something strange. And we can zoom in on those ones. Oh, you've got that one. You do need to see a shooting star, though. So, if we see that one tonight, give us a shout on there. It's the Jelly Tots. 41 days till me and the bro do the Scottish 500 there. Old Tickers and Shepsy did that one the other year. They said it was absolutely amazing. Some of the weather was questionable, but absolutely amazing. Right, I'm going to spin the camera around, just get some more of those stars in range. Let's see if we get some colour. Look at those. Oh, hold your hats there. Absolutely amazing. But that's going to be a fun trip there, GWAC. Keep your eyes to the skies. Hopefully you're going to see something strange as well there. How are we over on the tubes there? Alan would run away. I'll have to send him to you for like a boarding whilst we're away there. Thruhausen, how are ya? Good to see you there as well. Harco's moved over to that one. The B2 cluster. Yeah, it's good. We're still on screen, just above me now. But that is the Pleiades, isn't it? So where the Palladians are meant to originate from. You're everywhere, as always. I can't wait. Apparently it's lovely. I'd love to do it myself there. The Northern Lights. Oh, silence as well. Thank you for the likes there. Guys, it is those likes and those shares that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there, like yourselves, getting more eyes and minds on the old phenomena, helping us piece this puzzle together. Look at that. We're not getting much colour. I'm going to turn some... No, let's not do that. But look at some of these here. Should we zoom in on the Pleiades?
Zoom mode activated.
Let's zoom in on that one. Look at that. Look at this cluster here. Amazing. Now, I think... Is that off screen for you guys? Yeah, I think a few guys not going to see that one. It's just above where your phone clock is if you've got an iPhone. That one, I think, is Beetlejuice right there. Oh, some more clouds coming in. So keep an eye out. We're looking for things that are moving across the sky there. We're looking for stationary flashing, anything that looks a bit strange, anything unstar-like. So keep your peepers peeled for anything like that and tell us at the grid a reference. But in the meantime, whilst we're waiting for the action to kick off on screen, let us know your latest UFO experiences. We'd love to hear about them. Or anything in the news you want to talk about, or what we're doing. We're all ears there. No silly questions at all. Ask away. I haven't yet, GWAC. I haven't. I don't. I'm going to have a look for my messages now, because I know somebody else messaged me one last night. I'll have a look, GWAC, again tonight. Totally distracted today. Kate as well, coming in with the shares. Thank you for that as well, and the likes there. Yeah, the Twitch is the lonely one. How you doing, Jolly? Wow, because I think it's the atmosphere tonight. The twinkly ones are all faded out. Or it's either that or it's clearer above it, isn't it? Oh, the hologram's still going. We are getting some colours in there. Can you see that? Look at the orange on this bad boy here.
Zoom mode activated.
Let's go this one here. Look at that. Look at the difference now. Purples, the blues, oranges there. Never going to get tired of that. Absolutely stunning. At least the clouds are moving quickly now. I'm glad we got the camera out now for us. Good Skywatch. It's been far too long. Maya, exactly. You read my mind with that one. So guys, do say hello if you're just joining us. If if it's your first time here, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. We are based in Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of Stonehenge, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, just down the road from Stonehenge. So a very long history of the weird and wonderful here, and these are the skies to watch for the phenomena as well. And as we've been doing a lot because the weather is miserable, when it is too cloudy to get the camera out, we do a alien radio signal hunt there, and we've got some upgrades to that kit coming in. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, listening out, hopefully hearing ET say hello, or when the moon's up. That's what that stream looks like. Talk about how weird some of those sightings have been on, off and around the moon there. A1. Oh, it's gone a bit cloudy now. There, a nice, bright one in there. Oh yeah, I think that's Beetlejuice. I think, if I've got my alignment just right. Probably not though. Ben, how are you doing? You scrolled out by accident. How dare you there? Alan might forgive you. As Ticker said, we do a range of streams as well. And then when we get really bored, we do the odd gaming one. Not seen them in 49 days. Oh, I'm so glad we are doing a Skywatch tonight. There. Is this a Skywatch? It is, Ben. I know. The elusive Skywatch there. Bright one in a D2 for you guys. Oh, that is a bright one. I wonder what that one is over there. How have you lost your stickers, Kate? How does TikTok even work? I am very happy it's a Skywatch. And this is probably a 8 out of 10. I mean, even ignoring the clouds, like we would normally actually see a lot more background stars, a lot more colour. So obviously the atmosphere is playing up tonight. It might be because we've got the clouds, I can't have the brightness settings up too high, which is then gonna, some of that fainter light we are not seeing there. And C1, a bright one there. It is very, that seems to be the active bit. Blows your mind, doesn't it, to think that this is only a fraction of the stars that are out there. If you were to zoom in to all of those darker areas, the gaps in between, you would find more and more and more and more stars. This lens lets in around 2.5 times what you can see with the human eye, and so that is just at the start of it there. There's so much light that it's too faint to perceive here from those distant stars and galaxies. But each one of them is a star like our sun. Some bigger, some brighter, some cooler, some hotter, but nonetheless big fusion reactions burning away there. So they've all, as we know now, likely to have their own planets in orbit, Ben.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
So lots of potential sources or homes, habitats for life there. Kate, thank you for the heart. Have you got your stickers back yet? Oh, is that what it is? And have I missed much there? Didn't know you was live. TikTok never tells anyone. We're getting Alan to update you on the Discord. So if you're on the Discord, under the next live, Alan should be posting daily updates about what our streams are when he gets it right. There. Because TikTok isn't doing it there. What price range on your scope? So, GBAC, interesting one. This isn't actually a telescope. This is just a digital camera or very long HDMI lead. It's all about the lens here. I think we're on, actually, is it a 25mm lens? And I really want to get it much more wider field of view so we can see more of the sky there. But it's all about how much light it lets in there. But it's a Sony A7 camera out there plugged in live there. Carl loving the stickers. And Domenico, how are you doing there? UFOs real? So, yes, but there's many shades to that question. It's a good question. So, UFO as in something unidentified is very, very real. And we don't mean it in the lazy senses that we just don't know. No, there is a whole category of things that are being observed quite regularly now by our governments, by our militaries, that even they are saying, look, we don't know what they are. They don't fit to the weather phenomena or anything that we know about weather and atmosphere and things like that. They don't fit planes or technological craft that we know humans have. Now, can we say that they are definitely aliens, little green men flying around? We can't say that for sure. But if you look at the rest of the evidence, it does start to point that way. Yeah, definitely some of the whistleblowers and things that are coming out from the US now. I mean, I think there's something going on there. So UFO is real. What they are is still the question there. Marcus, GWAC as well, coming in with the gifts. Thank you guys for those. All goes back into the stream. There you got your stickers back, Kate, and GWAC in there again. And how are you doing, Domenico? Where are you joining us from tonight? And how are you doing, Marcus, as well? Good to see you. And thank you for the likes, guys. It is the likes and the shares there that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourself, getting more eyes and minds on the old phenomena, helping us, piece this puzzle together. Tonight, if you're new, do say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. We're going to get more gaps in the cloud, so we just keep an eye out. There's little one trends in there. Do we see anything poking its head out behind there? We're looking out for strange movement, strange flashing, anything like that. And on these Skywatch streams, we do tend to see something strange every night. And the clouds are making it a little bit harder, but it's by no means impossible. And for you guys that are doing our stream passports, give us a shout if we do spot the UFO or a shooting star, anything like that. We can get you those stamps done there. Where are we? How far away is that one, we wonder? You know what? I don't know which one it is there, Jolly. We've not seen them in a long time. We've had a couple of glimpses, but nothing that good, really. Kind of like this. Maybe one or two in the last, 2 months. It's been ridiculous there. And so this time next year they'll be real and coming down for a burger. Well, maybe. There's a lot of chat, isn't there, about old Spielberg's new film? Is that warming us up, the general public, there to a disclosure from maybe an official sense of one, maybe, or maybe it's just the hype that we've seen before there. GWAC and Paul, thank you for the gifts, guys. Domenico there. I guess this is the year they'll reveal what it's like. Hopefully, that is what we're hoping. There is lots of conversations and thought that might very well be the case. We may be the year. I think middle of the year is everybody's prediction. So all of a sudden, guys, we're going to be the ones that will be ahead of the game. We can tell people we knew all along there. Trying to wipe that off the screen. It's the mouse there. GWAC, we did try and change it to a UFO a while ago. The little mouse icon. Because everybody sees the movement. It's like, oh, what's that? Are we feeding Alan? So we are feeding Alan, but it's not. We need a good suggestion of what cheap gift, what one diamond or coin, whatever it is, gift can we use to feed Alan? Because every time we pick one, they tend to remove it from the shop. So we was using ice cream and stuff. But I don't know if it fits Alan enough. He does like ice cream. Let's see what are our suggestions there. Loving the hashtags as well there and the shares, Kate. Appreciate that, as it does help us reach more and more like-minded people. And from Slovakia, excellent. I think you may be our first from that neck of the woods. Have you ever seen anything strange yourself? It's good to have you in there. Rose, I'll be pressing the button all the time though, because everybody presses the rose. Alan will be stuffed. Feed him burning tires. that does sound a little bit Alan-like. Is there not anything space-themed? Did they remove that? All right, I'm going to spin the camera around. Hold on your hats, because those clouds are very, very bright, and they're hurting my eyes. So we are based in the UK. We are just down the road from Stonehenge in a county called Wiltshire, which is where all the crop circles happen there. So a long history with the weird and wonderful in these skies. In fact, there was a big UFO flap here in the 60s and 70s in this little village that we're in. And yeah, they had everything in it. Air landings, sightings, abductions, missing time, you name it, it was there. Oh, I think we're on the wrong side chasing these clouds tonight. So yeah, lots of history here with it. Tom the Tomato? We could. Tom Tomato's not a bad shout there. Cake Slice, Kitten, Bee. Ooh. What do you reckon, Alan? Hold on. He says he wants to look at the gifts. Alan? Come on, Alan. No, that was too expensive, Alan. What could we use? What's slightly space-related? They got rid of all the good ones. Yeah, there's no decent space ones, is there? Should we use the bubble? No, that's a pound. Hold on. I think Tom the Tomato might have to be the one. At least that's easy to access. Should we go with Tom? Let's try Tom, see if I can remember that one for Alan there. Wonder why the sky is so bright there. So that is the lens on the camera. It lets in so much light and it's reflecting off of those clouds. So you don't think there's much light still, but there is. It's just that we can't see it. There you go. With our human eyes, doesn't let us in much enough light there. But it's a good question there, Lamorks there. Oh, Ben, G-Wack and Kate.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
How'd you like those? Do you like the Toms there? He likes those. That'll do for now. I might need reminding. I thought it was the sun. It's so bright, isn't it? It looks like it's running away from Alan trying to eat them there. Over on the tubes. Why are my contacts playing up? I can't see anything now. Where are we? Alan, it's walkie's time. Obama said aliens exist. So that's you two there. YT there. Neon, sorry. My eyes tonight. Yes, so there was a recent podcast he was on, and so he did say aliens exist, and it didn't sound like the typical, well, we statistically think that they exist, you know, because that's where science is, that there is at least life out there in the universe. But he was quite definite that aliens exist there. He did say they don't have any Area 51, and he's never met any, but you know, that was quite an interesting one. Very good point there, Neil. And Andrew Horton, how are you doing there? Oh, that's very kind of you to say. We love having you in it. It's you guys. Oh, look at the purple on that bad boy. It's like we're getting Vega back again. Look at this.
Zoom mode activated.
That's very kind of you to say that, Andrew. But we love having you in it. It's you guys, your conversations and all that really, I think, make it. Look at the purple. That is crazy. So we had a companion star with us doing our Skywatches during the summer. And that was Vega. Not too far away. It's big, bright purple like that one. Just it dominated the screen, everybody's attention when that was in view there. And Carlos there, have you seen anything yet? So not tonight, mainly we're fighting clouds, but on the Skywatch streams, we do tend to see some action every stream. The skies are actually quite busy with things that you can't easily explain away, with satellites, planes, shooting stars and things like that. There's a big category of anomaly there. Oh, Radio Ham, and got the SDR play. Oh, excellent. So yeah, we do the SETI ones, don't we? And we've just upgraded ever so slightly. I haven't set it up yet, but we've got some kit through today. But we are going to be doing a giveaway of the SDR, which is the software-defined radio kit there. We're going to be giving away 3 kits in partnership with the manufacturer over March. So hang around, guys, and you could win that, and you could start doing some SETI searches yourself for those ones. We'll give you a shout out where you can enter or how you enter that one when I've figured that bit out. That background looks like the last time I ate vegetable. Scott. I can't even. I saw the interview thing there. Oh, I watched that clip. It is very interesting, isn't it? There, you know, that it didn't feel like a slip of the tongue, but the way he said definite. I mean, I'm definitely of the ball then that at the very least they have got confirmation there. We got one in number 10. I think that's the polite way of putting it there. I don't think we can blame his incompetence and just, well, not even incompetence, it's malice half the time. We can let him get away with pretending he's alien there. And Free German Dreams as well. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate those guys. Those likes and shares, they do help us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves. And you never know who's going to come into the stream there and they're going to share their experiences with the phenomena. That is my favourite bit there, helping us understand a little bit about what is going on in detail there. Honestly, my opinions of what is going on have changed massively after hearing your individual accounts with the phenomena there. And Kerry Jane, how are you doing tonight? As well, Tickers, is loving that, Tickers, thank you. And Scott there, aliens take us to your leaders. Us, are you absolutely sure about that? Honestly, I think we can all agree with that. Isn't it wonderful that we live in such a time where everybody for once is united in their hatred of all leaders? It's so unifying there. And GWAC.
Nom nom nom. Thanks.
Sorry,
guys.
there I'm missing our feeding Alan. He does like his new treats there, his Toms. Oh, that's a point. Hold on, guys. Hold your horses. I do need to check. Where are we? I need to load up. It's going to make a noise. Wrong one. Let's bring that over here. Oh, I want to check it. Bring up our software. Because that's a very clear spike tonight. Right, I've got the radio software. We're testing some new equipment there, so I'm doing 12 things at once. Oh, 100 kilohertz to 2 gig, excellent. That's a good range there. Our dish is just trained to the 1.4 sort of area there, so it's quite a tight range. I need a second area we can swap over to kind of do a general search, but we are close to having all of that set up now. Thank you to Nuelec, the people that make the SDRs and stuff there. They've supplied us with some new kit. If they asked to take me to your leader, who would you take them to? Oh, Ben, good question. Alan, probably. I don't know. That's a good question. I wouldn't want to be responsible for pointing them in that direction there. And Rio.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
They're not showing up for me. I'm not getting the notifications there. And Scott as well.
Nom nom nom. Thanks,
that was
guys.
a heart. But anyway, Alan's eating that one. Thank you. It all goes back into the stream there as well. Who would you guys think? Where should we point the ETs to if they do want to reach out? If we got a message through on one of our SETI streams, where would we direct the call? Who would we forward it to there? And Blue Nose in the house. How are you doing? Now, how is that one? Sorry, I'm getting distracted there tonight. Good evening there, Blue Nose. Let them hear Slippery When Where. Greatest album of all time. I mean, there's a few contenders there. And Ben there. Honestly, nothing government. Nothing good can come of that. Yes, I'm feeling that there. What is the purple one? That is a good question. I don't actually know is the answer to that one. I'm not even directly sure where we're pointing. I've lost my alignment of the stars that I know and I'm familiar with. I'll have to get the tracker out in a minute and see if we can find it there. What's the SDR does? Does it have a bias T to power the? Yes, it does. So that is one of the things. The one that we've got now actually has a permanent bias T there, which basically, guys, it just sends power down the line to the amplifiers that are closer in the chain there to the dish. So we've got a low noise amplifier and filter there that again is trained to the range of the spectrum that we want to monitor, where we think ET is going to put the message in there. I can't remember what the name of the particular model is they've sent us there. Just put Mars Attacks on for the visitors and hope it doesn't kick off. I like it there. Oh, Angie's still away. Well, he's not very well, is he, the poor guy there? Hopefully he's going to be resting up and recovering soon, though, for that one. That's such a bad... Honestly, so many people are having really bad health issues at the minute. Oh, look, there we go. Some lovely sky stars in range tonight. So if you are just joining us, make sure you're following us. We do this every night that the sky is clear, which isn't much when in the UK at the minute. But when it's not clear, say we do. Blue Nose, thank you for that. We do a alien radio signal hunt. That's what we're talking about. The equipment there we've just upgraded. We're listening out for ET saying hello on the frequency there, where we've heard interesting signals before, like the wow signal and whatnot like that. If the moon is up full, we do a stream there. We point our camera to the moon. We see all the craters, all the details, and talk about how weird some of those sightings have been there. And hopefully you'll get those notifications when we go live there. Let me scroll down there. And if you guys want to see a bit more of the screen, we've also always on these channels as well. See, look, you can see a horizontal view, see more of the screen. And when we're doing our radio signal hunt, there you go. Look, there's loads of analysis that you don't normally get to see on the old screen there. So it's definitely worth finding us over there. As also, just as a backup, TikTok throws a sulk every now and again and does kick us off. So it's worth finding us over there as well. Love the cap. Any of those ones that animate. I've got the headdress for the Egyptian, like a real one now. So I'll have to get that out if that one appears. Some really bright ones. Oh, look how purple that one is there. We're going to have to figure out which one that is. A second. Spaceballs 2 is out in July. They're just 40 years. Well, they haven't milked it, have they? I do love Spaceballs, and I think the line that stuck with me was merchandise. The real, it's the real money from the movie is made there. That always sat with me. So our new merchandise line of Alan's. Oh, guys, do thank Marcus there for the treasure box when you claim that one. Purple Rio. Did you see Vega in the summer? That was stunning. I think even more purple than that. And there, Kate.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan. Should we zoom into some of these clusters and then we can see if I can find out what star that is? So
Zoom mode activated.
let's look at the purple one. Look at that. It's very distinctly purple, isn't it? Didn't realise how colourful space was. Oh, look, the cloud's coming back in now. We just got there in time there. Ben as well, thank you for the gifts. All the gift subs, the patrons do go back into the stream. We're going to be doing an interesting Patreon deep dive, aren't we? So it won't be this... Oh, it's going to be this Friday coming. Oh, it will be this Friday coming. There, I need to post about that one. But we're going to be looking and reviewing together over on the Patreon all of the alleged leaked footage of aliens caught in the real world there. So there's a few where they're being interrogated, interviewed, things like that. It's going to be an interesting one. If you want to join us for that, link in the bio. You get a whole month for free. If you use the link there, so you'll be able to catch us for 2 deep dives. Watch the past ones back. Oh, signal gone there. And you'll also be able to appear on the Starship Alan as well, which we'll show you in a minute there as well. Remember the DJ from Kung Pao there? I know him in real life. Dude, his name is Nastiness. Oh, no, I don't know. What's that? Kung Pao. There. How you doing, Laura Lass? Good to see you. And aliens, we have faster than light travel, the US. We have a phone made with sweatshop labour. Is about right there. Oh, yes. No, I know DJ. Yes. Ah. That is pretty cool, actually. Where are we? And UFO Outsider, how are you doing? Oh, welcome aboard. We're doing a Skywatch tonight, guys. We are looking for UFO and UAP in the night sky. We're coming to you live from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of crop circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So these are skies to watch for the phenomena. And behind those clouds, it's lovely and clear. So tell us if you spot anything. We've got the grid up there. You can tell us. We can zoom in on the good stuff. But do say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. How do you feel about the UFO, the alien phenomena? Are we wasting the time? Or is life already visiting us and it is out there abundantly? Spoof where a guy blue screened himself over a bee movie. I think I know that one. That's pretty cool. Who was it? I didn't know that. That's cool. Right, where are we? Over on the tubes there. It's been a while. Sorry, guys. I've been neglecting YouTubers there. Maybe some Yagi. I think, yeah, we'll have to upgrade to that because we don't have that at the minute. And A2 on the tubes there. That is up there. Keep spotting mail. When that cloud passes, we're going to look to see if there's anything there. Oh, I like to search for number stations and the Russian buzzer. So, Andrew, honestly, that is one of the things that really interests me as well. I've not been successful in finding any, but maybe... Now I'm a bit more familiar with it, maybe we could do that. Might do there's a separate stream there, a spy stream. Have you had any alien encounters? Let us know. May I thank you for that? Yes, exactly. Let us know, guys, if you've ever had an experience. We'd love to hear about that whilst we're waiting for it all to kick off on the screen here. Look, it's lovely. Let me turn up the brightness a little bit more there, see if we can get some of those background stars. Look how many more pop out from the background there. It's so busy tonight. And neon there. Oh, I haven't seen UFO, but maybe someday in a nice clear sky there. Honestly, I hadn't until starting doing this stream. And so now we're getting a list there together. So if you hang around, you'll do it there. Oh, D4 Mayor. What's D4 for you guys? It's right down there. I can't see anything. I think there's a bit of a lag on that one. I'll keep my corner of my eye out to see if we can spot it there. Where are we? Kate coming in with the shares. Thanks for that, guys. So appreciate that. Is how we reach more and more like-minded people there. That and the tapping away. And the sky, it looks so pretty. It's been so long, hasn't it, Laura, since we've had a decent Skywatch. So we'll ignore the clouds. Keep looking out for the weird and wonderful there. And you've heard, so good evening from Spain. I love it. How are your skies tonight there? I bet they're a little bit clearer than ours there. Have you had any experiences yourself? I'd love to hear about those. Good to have you in. And he told me there would be a chosen one. Oh, who is the chosen one? I met a non-human being the other day. It turned out it was I mean, there's a few people we can definitely say are non-human there. NHI, but without the I. LA as well, thank you for the likes there. Laura Lass, thank you for the heart there. All the gifts and subs and patrons do go back into the stream there. Jordan and Ben as well, if we've missed you for those ones. We are Lee. We're fighting the clouds, but we're back a little bit there. So hopefully this is going to be the weather turning. We're going to get on with some decent sky watches going forward. That's what we want to do. And for you it's 22:39. Oh, so for us it is 21. So we're an hour behind you there, Neon. Not too bad, not too bad. When in the summer, where it gets later, we were on until like 2 or 3 in the morning. We didn't get started until 11:30 at night. Don't know how I remember how I was doing that. Don't know if I'll survive doing that this summer. The sky candy floss needs to go away. It bloody well does, doesn't it? We're owed a clear night. Sort of. I mean, we're not going to take it for granted again, are we? When we get, because in the summer there was like, week or two spell where we were just doing sky watches every night because it was so clear. I was almost getting slightly bored of it, but we won't take it for granted back then, will we? And Adele, thank you for the shares. Appreciate those ones. So yeah, I mean, just going back to what was mentioned earlier there, Obama. The clip of Obama there on a podcast mentioning quite authoritatively that aliens exist. He said they weren't at Area 51. He hadn't met one personally, but he was quite confident that aliens exist. That sounded like a man that knows. I mean, we do think, and it is the mainstream scientific opinion, that life is going to be quite abundant out there. Microbial life. They don't want to go to civilizations. They don't want to go to intelligent life there. They haven't quite got the balls for that yet, mainstream science. But they do think life is going to be abundant out there. But life, do you think, is that what old Obama meant? Or did he mean intelligent life there? I think I'm leaning towards the intelligent life there. I think that's a sort of an indirect disclosure moment there. We're going to look back and go, ha ha ha. Because he's done some other interviews previously, hasn't he, there, where he has said, oh, we're not allowed to tell you that the aliens keep a tight control on it. So maybe exactly, Kate there. And I can't wait for summer streams. Oh, I'm looking forward to it there. And how are we doing, Beer Buster? Look, we've got some sky in tonight. Neil as well, thank you for the rose. How are you there? It shows American evidence that they think the aliens would visit them. Well, they possibly would. I mean, they are, one of the bigger players, aren't they, at the minute? A reasonable sized landmass. But they're definitely not the only players. It does make sense that they would be visiting everyone else as well there. Greetings from Oxfordshire. Oh, man, at least you've got a clear sky. We've got a bit. I'm going to be grateful for this, but it's not. I wouldn't call it clear. Master Terraforming. We knowingly eat food that gives us heartings. We like to live on the edge, Scott. That's what it is there. The arrogance, yeah. And Scott there, Russia, China, Antarctica, all are bigger and more powerful. Well, that's up for debate there. Bigger, geographically, yes. Powerful, then the US are still the major world player at the moment there. The biggest one. Non-military agreement. It does have that. Well, it technically is divided up. There are certain parts of Antarctica which are apportioned to different nations, but it does have a treaty there to stop basically anything going on there. But yeah, lots of the European powers have big chunks of Antarctica pre-divided up. Not that they follow it anymore. Where are we there? Can't wait for spring. It's just around the corner. As the nights as well start to roll in a little bit, get darker a little bit later there, we'll be able to kind of line up with our stream going live for Skywatches when it gets dark. And what that means is that the sun isn't fully round for us. So although it will be dark on the ground, the sun's gone around enough for that, it means it's still kind of in shot there for those things in low Earth orbit there, our human satellites, but anything else up there will reflect that sun's light back, and that's what we would see a lot of then. So take the sky now versus some of those summer ones. They were so active, we would have up to 14 things flying across the screen at any one time, and they're still up there. We're just not seeing the light reflected off of them because the sun has gone further around now. So we're going to have a higher opportunity to see more and more strange things there as we can line ourselves up closer to the time of night when it just about gets dark there. Missed out last night, had to do some romancing. Yeah, I should have been, but we were playing games. Hey there. What's your sausage fingers, Kate? What have you done now? Oh, thank you there, Scott, as well, for the likes there, the shares, and Kate as well. Jeg, looking very yellow, the clouds. And good to see you, by the way, and good to see you too, Jeg. Hope you've been well. Yes, we are fighting the clouds. Just the lens gives it a bit of a yellow hue. But behind those clouds, there are some stars, so it's worth hanging around and keeping a lookout for the strange and anomalous. A lot of you guys are going to need your UFO and your stamp there. Does anybody need the Skywatch stamp as well? When we're talking about our passports here, these are physical stream passports. They're free. We put your name in it there, and then there's 12 little tasks. You each get a stamp for each one of those, and then we post it off to you as a little souvenir. The passport says the holder of this passport is exempt from abduction, invasion, and probing. Then it's signed by the head of galactic tyranny, Alan, there. So if you want one, just type passport in the chat, and we will fill you one out, and we'll get you stamped for your Skywatch there. So who needs a Skywatch stamp for us there tonight? But keep an eye out for the rest of the other ones you need as well. Some of those stamps are things like following us on TikTok, following us on YouTube, following us on Twitch. They're joining us for a Skywatch. The SETI, the radio signal hunt there, each one of them is a stamp. And Andrew there, I've got some good recordings of military stuff when I've been searching high frequencies and creepy signals. Oh, Andrew, I'd love to see some of those. What sort of creepy do you think there? Because there's a lot of anomalies in radio as well, and just generally. There is, isn't there? Brain's gone dead now. Long delay echoes, that's an interesting one there. That, again, could as well point to it could cross over with the radio and the alien again there. Equinox, equal day, equal night. Yeah, when is that going to be due? Every time I say equinox, I hear do you remember the BBC? I think it's a BBC show. It's an old television show there, and it's called Equinox, and it would be Equinox, something like that. This is a weird whispery voice would say it. It always pops into my head there. It has been a very long winter. 5,000 days of January. Ed Miliband has already suggested a hosepipe ban to save the planet. Oh my God, jolly! I know. We can both agree on that. With all the rain we've had, that's about. I would not be surprised, honestly. Got 2 Valentine's cards yesterday and 5 restraining. I think some of our lot are still going through all their Valentine's Day cards. I swear they're busy filtering through the mailbags there. And when's the weather balloon launched there with the live camera? I've still got to dig out the bloody weather balloon. It's there somewhere. I'm going to go through my box. I was going to say the weekend. It is the weekend. Crap, I've missed it. We do need to do that at some point. I'm not even joking. I've got to make use of that damn weather balloon. We'll attach a GoPro to it, and we'll see what footage we get there. Excellent. I'm glad you got your passport the other day. We've been so lucky that none of them have been lost in the mail, touch wood, yeah. So that's doing really well there. And Ben, I do need a stamp. I'm not sure. Let's check out. We wouldn't want you missing out there, Ben. Let's have a look. Right, these are the last 2 that you need, Ben. So UFO and shooting star. So keep an eye out if we can see any of those tonight. So UFO, something that I can see that's anomalous. Stationary flashing, movement is odd, anything like that. So keep an eyes peeled. I mean, we are fighting the clouds a bit, but there is a chance of you getting both of those stamps tonight there. Lee, what is the bright star? Good question. I need to check for that one. Let's not dismiss the probing. I mean, the probing can be optional. We can cross that bit out if you want. Jake, very purple light there. I'm not good with space. Is that a generic a star. So there's a certain type of star, or temperature, I think, that basically burns like that. There's a few that are like this weird deep purple. It's absolutely stunning to see. I'm not sure specifically which one that is there. Alan learned to swim before the rain. Oh, sea-free Jag. Oh, let's have a look. I'll have to keep an eye out there. Can you stamp me for last night there? Beer Buster. Oh, that's the point. Yeah, do you need your gaming stream on? Did we get that from last night? Let's have a look. Beer Buster, we'll give you the stamp for the gaming one. You too need to see a shooting star. So if you see one then, Beer Buster, let me know and we'll get you stamped there. I've got to go, Scott. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you hopefully later on in the week there as well there. Next weekend. Next weekend. And Scott, thank you for the likes there as well. And I didn't even know you had a weather balloon. I was brainstorming. Yeah, I bought one literally about 25 years ago, just on the whim. It was cheap. I have no idea why, and it's sat. They're quite small. They come in a little box like this. And it's just sat there. I think we've joked about it before, like trying to send a camera up so it's beyond the clouds. I've never had a use for it until doing this stream there. I need to get the helium or whatever goes inside it there. Lee, what stamps do you need? Let's find out there. Lee Scott. You need... so Shooting Star, you can get that one tonight. Discord. Feed Alan. I feel like you must have done that 1,000 times. But the deep dive and the Patreon there. Remember, it's the free link on Patreon. We'll do that one. I feel like you fed Alan before. We'll have to stamp you for that one there. Maybe a Starlink capable device to live stream from the balloon since you've been near the... Well, actually, that's how they do it for the Starship launches. Is how they get the live feed, isn't it? Even when they're re-entering the atmosphere, which is such a phenomenal shot. They're a bit expensive. Can't even afford Starlink from the ground. There. Phrase as well, how are you doing? Thank you for the gifts there. All goes back into the stream. And hope everyone had a nice Valentine's Day yesterday. We were here. We were here streaming away. There as well. Guys, if you're not following us already, make sure you are. We do something UFO alien related every night. So if it's clear sky, we're doing this, the live UFO UAP Skywatch. If it's cloudy, we're doing an alien radio signal hunt. We've got a very large radio dish and we plug it into our computer, we process the signal there, and we are constantly checking to see if we can detect a message from a distant star there, possibly from extraterrestrials there. So we're always doing something related to that. Make sure you're following. Hopefully you get a notification when we go live. Leanne coming in with the gifts. Thank you, Leanne. Appreciate that. And for the portal as well there. Phrase 2. And Tickers, you've been requested to YouTube there if you're still on. Clive Mayer. Sure, aliens live on gas giants seems impossible. I mean, you would think, wouldn't you? And it does seem like they couldn't evolve there, but maybe in the upper atmosphere, maybe there's something to evolve. I mean, life is seeming to be weirder than we ever expected, but I'll give you that. It does seem a bit that, you know, does seem like a bit of a hard place, doesn't it, for life to evolve there. Oh, have you ever decoded the SSTV images from the ISS on the 2-meter handband? It's been on our list. It was one of the things early day I found massively to do it there, and then I just kept missing the ISS. But this is one of the things that's cool to do with the radio guys, is when the ISS goes over, you can tune into it, and if the astronauts are on break, sometimes they will message you back if you've got a license to transmit. Yeah, sometimes you can talk to the ISS there, but they are constantly broadcasting SSTV signal, so at one point we'll have to do that, I think. Let me go through there, and wow, the camera is really clear tonight. This is probably an 8 behind those clouds, an 8 out of 10. Normally there's a bit more colour, so this isn't the best. It can get really, really clear there. Leanne coming in with the shares as well. Appreciate that. It is those likes and shares that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there, like yourselves. Shall we see? No, let's not switch over to the Starship, Alan, because we've actually got some stars on screen. I don't know where those sneezes come from. But yeah, we'll be doing it. It should be this Friday. We're going to be doing a deep dive over on the Patreon. We're going to be looking at a video that is claiming to be... Thank you, Shepsy. Claiming to be leaked alien footage there, Rio 2. Thanks. Yeah, leaked alien footage. We're going to review all of that together with you guys. And it's going to be good fun, and you can join us for free over there if you use the link in our bio for that one. You can watch the past deep dives and watch at least another one coming up there. But you'll also join the Starship Alan, which is really fun, and we'll show you that next time we have a bit of cloud coming over there as well. It does seem it, but I mean, if there's life potentially in the clouds of Venus, then maybe the upper clouds of some of the gas giants may not be so inhospitable as we thought there. B2 sounds something flashed, or B2 for the tubes is here. Okay, this area, keep an eye out, guys, here. See if we can see it flash from the same position, because that can be anomalous there. And Tom there could see the Starlink go there. Tom, oh, it's so fantastic, isn't it, when we see that? We've caught it a few times when we've been on sort of closer to that part of the night, you know, when it's just about getting dark. And we've seen it when it's like a really tight line. We've seen it quite far out. It's just absolutely awesome to see. You don't even need it to be aliens for it to look cool. But I do get why some people, especially when it's in that, like, it's so tight that it looks like a line, like a solid line. I get why people that don't know about Starlink do think it's aliens, because it looks so strange, doesn't it? There, sometimes green as well. There, you're almost at 40k likes. Oh, well done, guys. Appreciate the tapping away there. It does help us reach more and more like-minded people there, like yourselves. Make some more friends. You did it again, Harko. You're just tapping away like that. We're gonna notice it when you're not with us. There. Oh, yes, I'll let Tickers know there, Maya. Oh, no, you are on there. Tickers has moved his way over there. Jay as well, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? Good to have you in. So, guys, if you are joining us, we're doing a live UFO, UAP, Skywatch, these are the clouds, and sky, live from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. And we tend to see something anomalous every time we get the camera out, so keep your eyes peeled for strange moving objects, and also anomalous flashing. Anything there that could be class, we can zoom in on the good stuff there, and also say hello if you've not said hello yet. I'd like to hear where you're watching from, and if you've had any experiences of the strange yourself there. Phrase coming in with the extra gifts there, and Lee as well, thank you for those ones. Oh, I just made a funny meme again. Alright, I'll have to check that one out. You're getting very good at that. That's going to be a new career for you, Harko, doing all that funny art. And, oh, Rios, the cake, thank you.
Nom nom nom.
Oh,
Thanks,
Alan,
guys.
I wanted that cake. Can't trust Alan. This is bugging me. Hold on, guys, sorry. Oh, bloody electronics. There we go. Sorry, that was really a pain there. So it was slightly misaligned. I've been playing with all the settings of things. And Harko.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Getting ready for some of our future streams. We're probably going to do some more Kerbal during the week. No, not this week. We're going to try and do some more of that. I think that's going to be quite fun there. Have you? Thank you, Hark. Alan jumped straight in for that one. And Laura as well, coming in with the roses. Thank you there. So it all goes back into the stream. Remember, we're going to be doing a competition throughout March. I've got to figure out how what the rules are, like how you apply. But you'll be able to win, hopefully. There should be free full kits for the SDR radio kits, basically. So you'll be able to plug that in and do your own SETI radio signal hunts there. All this stuff that we're talking about there. Be doing that with the manufacturers. They've agreed to it, so yeah, throughout March. So keep your eyes peeled of how you guys do it, and we'll be doing it on the stream, so it'll be open to people that are in the community rather than just anybody finding it and posting it. That's the ideal. But free sets should give you a reasonable chance of getting those. Then, oh yes, that's a good point there, Ben. What is the purple dot there? Shannon is in the house. How are you doing, Shannon? Right, let me see if I can figure that one out. Where is the camera? I can't figure out where we're pointing. I'm going to need to figure out... Where's the Pallades? Hold on, right. Right, if you're there, where's the... No. I'm going to have to wait until I can find what we're close to, and then we'll see if we can figure out what it is that we are, what part of the sky we're looking at. We need Rachel. Rachel will know. Oh, C3 and D4 are there. Right. A3. Oh, I don't know, Harko. So C3 is here. Oh, here. And D4 is there. I don't know. Did anybody else see that one? Loving the stickers there, Laura Lass. And Shannon shared the stream. Thank you for that one, Shannon. Oh, is that what it could be there? Messiah 50. I've not even seen that star before. Where are we? Oh, you're having a chat there. You've spoken to them, Andrew. On the that is awesome. It's very, very rare. Very rare for them to do it there. And the Prophet, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight? Thank you for the follow. There. And thank you for the rose. It's very kind. If you are just joining us tonight, guys, we are doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch, and we're coming to you live from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of Crop Circle country, just down the road from Stonehenge, not too far from Glastonbury in the other direction as well. So, very ancient and mysterious landscape here. Long history of the phenomena and the strange and wonderful. So keep an eye out. We do tend to see something strange pretty much every stream here as well. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, do say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. And if you've got any questions, ask away. There are no silly questions here as well. UFO flight paths. Well, so I've heard a little bit about this. What's the name? There's some Irish chaps, isn't there, that I think that they've got these, regular flight paths basically for UFOs, and that they can predict where they are going to be. I'm very, very interested in that. Oh, look at that. Oh, guys, did you see that on TikTok? Did you see the shooting stars? Please tell me it was just here. Did you guys catch that? That was awesome. That was. Oh, that is the big one. Excellent. Oh, that one. And there we go. So, guys, on Stream Passports, and a few of you guys needed shooting stars. So, let me know if you needed the shooting star, and we can get you stamped for that one. Oh no, Laura. There we go. Ben, let's get you stamped for that one. Oh, Beer Buster, that's the one you need as well. Oh, you're one away, Ben. One away. Beer Buster, you need that one? Right, let's get that one. You'll be able to get another 2 this Friday. You could be joining us for our deep dive on the Patreon. One of the ferals was getting... Oh, no, you missed it, Kate. We've already got your passport there. NATO has a base near Snowdon. Oh, you know what? What base is that? I mean, there's lots, in that part of the country, isn't there? I mean, have you ever seen anything yourself? We've started to see some strange things doing this stream. But, yeah, I still haven't seen what I don't think is a physical craft. That would be awesome, I think, to see in my own eyes there. Oh, awesome, Prophet. I'd love to hear about it. Area 52 there, Archie, 100% there. That is ground zero for us, isn't it? It's Mecca for us UFO nerds. And one day, we hope there will be a gift shop and a museum there for us to tour. Hopefully not too long away there. We'll show them their recovered craft. That is the bit that really gets me going. I really would love the idea of seeing a crashed or recovered craft there. I'd love to see one that was talking about an archaeological dig and things like that. It's the ask. Do you mean like sort of the intention setting, asking the phenomena? Because I'm hearing a lot about this, and I keep meaning to like dabble in that. Sometimes we do this Skywatch on location. We go to some of the old Iron Age hill forts that surround sort of this part of the world here. A long history of UFO watchers kind of going up and having awesome sightings up them. So we do that occasionally when the weather's clear. We can get people to join us for that. And on those ones, that would be a great time to start maybe doing that sort of summoning, or just trying to encourage the phenomena. The communication would be cool there. Oh, Area 52. Oh, okay. Area 50. Oh, I get what you mean there. I'm thinking Area 51. Area 52, yes. So that is that where they think it is? I haven't heard that one before. I know I've heard people mention in the UK there is a, we have our own version, which would probably be a much smaller version, but interesting. Isn't Rudall Manor like Area 51, the sort of thing, place? That's one of the places that is touted as it over here, although I don't think it can be. Judging just by what the type of base is. People say it is, but I don't know. It doesn't fit for me there. A reptilian warcraft there. What do they look like then? Because I mean, I've seen we've seen reports of anyway, or I'm generally aware of like the triangular craft and the reverse engineered triangular craft there. Your classic saucers, the cylindrical cigar ones. What do they look like? What's the difference there? And direct image, the singularity in Phoenix A. What's that there? Using an iPhone 13 Pro. Oh. I don't know. What's that about there? Max Spears. Have you ever spoken to any of the LLMs about aliens? They're very telling. I have hit and miss results with the LLMs. I'm not fully... Something going on there. I've had some hit and miss with those, so I don't know where I stand on them yet. Like some of the stuff that they've come out with I've been factually incorrect. Like not even in the alien world, just some of the stuff. So I'm not sure how much I'm, trusting them. But I also don't know how to use them very well. So there's a skill issue, a barrier. There, Alien Autopsy with Ant and Deck would be a good movie. Now, Ben, you're on Discord. Movie Club. Type the film. And then space, put the platform that it is available on, and Alan will take that as a submission for Movie Club, and it might go into the next vote there. I wouldn't be surprised if Fish would be scared there. No worries, Archie. Tell me, I'd be interested in contrast. I'd be interested in I'd be interesting to contrast our answers there. So while I haven't specifically spoken to them about the LMs, I haven't questioned them about aliens or the things like that, mainly just work stuff. I've been looking at them, but some of the things that they're telling me, like with that, is just wrong. And I think I need to build trust, or at least understand it enough, so I know that I'm prompting it in the right way, if that makes sense. I'm using it in the right way to get the correct answer. So for me, it's a bit. I'm not to start using them myself yet. I'm on the fence until I can get a bit better at it there. Have seen the Dead Star yet? Thomas said, not yet. It's not gone supernova just yet there. Points in Poland. Oh, yes, I did see that one pop up actually. Yeah. Oh, Ben, we'll catch you for that one then. And I found them to be congruent, providing consistent information across each one. Very interesting. At the minute I haven't with the ones that I have there, but it's probably a user issue. Like, I said, I'm not very good at understanding the prompts yet. Trying to get the images, oh my god, that's a nightmare. So maybe when I'm a bit better at it. Jupiter Ascending reflects the truth about the Royal Draco there. Ooh, the black, what's that one? We had the Black Goo, didn't we, earlier on in the year? Grandad out as well there. How are you doing? Thank you for the gifts there, and Profit as well. Appreciate that. So, yeah, we had the Black Goo, didn't we, during the summer? That was an interesting one that was going around there. I have to see the UFO. Well, we haven't seen it yet, but we'll keep an eye out. We're hoping. We do tend to see something strange every stream there as well. Thank you for the rose again, Grandad. Obviously, you don't know me. Take the answers with the appropriate level. Oh, obvious. Yeah, we've got that. But I'm personally, I can't say. I like to be open-minded to things. There's been many a thing that I've been very confident on in the negative and dismissed. And then I have kind of seen the evidence the other way. So I like to try and remain open-minded, but I haven't got the skill yet. But I'm definitely interested in hearing some of the things that you might have heard there. And if you've got any tips from how to get the answers out of them, that would be very good as well. 50,000 already there. You're doing well, Harko. The consistency as well. And I think that does point to something, doesn't it there, Archie? That is actually a very good marker for it there. And thank you there, Prophet. Oh, the clouds have come in there. And, Neon there. So, hi from Sweden. Good to have you in there. So, there should be a link on our YouTube profile page. So, that should, for the Discord, that should prompt it at the top to open up. You might have to copy the link and paste it. Some people, it doesn't fully work. But if it doesn't work, yeah, copy the actual web address of the link and paste it in. It should get you in. Be good to see you in there. We can now ask Alan on the Discord when our next streams are. Just generally have a chat /ALEN and type your message, and then yeah, and then you can have a chat with Alan as well, and join us for our movie clubs and things like that there as well. They've been trained on so much we don't see, and have learned a great deal. Honestly, I think the AI stuff is absolutely amazing. Like the potential that it has, and I think it's totally right there that they're going to be able to see patterns across all of the information that we as individuals just don't have the time to be exposed to. So I think the potential is 100% there, 100%. There. Do you believe in UFOs, Thomas? Yes, we do. That's why we're doing the stream. In fact, I hadn't never seen one. I'd never seen anything strange myself. So that was part of doing this, was to see that. And now, doing this, we have seen some interesting things. How about yourself there? Do you believe as well? And imagine all the leaked classified documents and so on and so forth that are on the deep web. In fact, I actually did try the other day to get some information. I was purposely searching for a speech. This was one I did try for... It's reportedly Kennedy's leaked speech that he never got to give, in Dallas before he got assassinated there. So, and I don't know how true it is, whatever, but apparently it's his leaked speech, and some people say it is very much in his wording, in his voice. And I thought, I want to see what this apparent leaked speech is. Could I get the chat GPT to show me that? It just kept going back. There's no credible evidence. I don't want credible evidence. I want to see the speech that people are claiming to this. Oh no, sorry, I see what you mean now. There's no credible the safety rails, the guides in it just would not show me anything or point me into the direction of it. Very, very frustrating. I used to get on really well with some of the language models like last year, and then they just kept making changes, so that's why I've come away from it for a bit, and I've not got the skills. Alien, how are you doing there? We're looking for you. Where are you from? It's proved it. I told you guys, you hang around long enough, we'll get one. There. I don't see anything strange. Nothing new. Oh, Leicester. I mean, there's some strange places. I'm from Essex, and there's plenty of strange places there, and plenty of strange people. We're not in Essex now, but we have seen it when doing the stream. We have seen it. Yeah, I hadn't until doing it, but it was moving to the country and seeing the fabulous stars. But also, this little town is actually a UFO hotspot, and I'd never heard about it. I thought I had consumed all of the UFO alien content out there, knew all of the stories. How wrong I was. No, this little town in the 60s and 70s had about 10 years spate of intense UFO activity. So we moved here. Interesting, and that's why we started the stream, to see if the skies are still active. And they are. There's still stuff going on. So keep your peepers peeled there. And I believe UFOs, and I hope to see a Luke Skywalker. Well, you never know. There. Press Club. Oh, I've heard of that. They did one, didn't they, recently? Was it James Fox did an event at the Press Club there. From Mars, I like it there. Mars is an interesting one. How do you feel about the recent announcement there from NASA that they are pretty sure that they do have evidence of microbial life there, or remnants of microbial life there from the Mars's ancient past? I think they're a bit slow to the party lately, especially after the Viking missions, having those positive test results there. We're not in Braintree anymore, Dorothy. No, Braintree is far too posh to me. Try Basildon. Wows, yeah, Wows again is this is one of the interesting things I've noticed doing this stream, is that out of all the people we get on, there's going to be a disproportionate amount from the UK, because that's where we're based. The algorithm will suggest us up there. Simon, hello, and thank you for the heart there. Hope you're doing well, matey. Look, we've got some sky, we've got some stars. Let's turn up the brightness a touch. There we go. Look at that, stunning. Let's move it around a bit. Yeah, in doing this, the disproportionate amount of sightings from Scotland, Wales and Ireland versus England is crazy. So England has the greatest population by far out of all of them, so you'd think on equal balance you'd see more reports from England. Scotland, Wales and Ireland the skies are alive there. How did your weekend go, Simon? From Bradford, but never seen anything weird in the skies. I mean, keep looking. We'll see something soon on stream, Rio. We'll all witness it together there. Mars filmed in Island, Alaska. And so that is, what island do they call it there? But there is an island up there, isn't there? A particularly rocky one that they use supposedly for, testing various bits of kit there, testing the rovers. And up there, what's the name of the island? Can't remember now. And there's a few images, and we know NASA plays games. They definitely put filters on the images there. They Photoshop the odd bit here, and they have used in the past images from training exercises and said, no, they're real. So do we believe them are there? I do believe. I don't believe it's all a lie. I do believe we do have our rovers on Mars. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past them playing games there. And they said the same in the 90s. I recall Big Billy announcing it there. Oh, wait, what was... Well, oh, yes, Bill Clinton, yes, so that was interesting. Yeah, so that was a Martian meteorite, wasn't it, that had been found? And that one, actually, what looked under microscope, looked like it had these microscopic fossilized virus structures in there. So they thought then, and then science came back and said, oh no, actually this sort of structure could be made, you know, organically without life being present. So they kind of backed away from that one, but it does look like they probably were right. But recently, I think it's Perseverance or Curiosity, one of them, I think it's Perseverance, turned over a rock, and this pattern on Mars, it was like a speckle pattern that we can only be known to be produced by bacteria. And so far, nobody's been able to debunk it. They wouldn't be able to fully 100% until they can bring the rock back to Earth to analyse. But it does look like there was, and even the mainstream science now agreeing that life in Mars is history. But during the 1970s, during both Viking missions, they put experiments, and it's the only time NASA has done this, actual life detecting experiments on both rovers, called the label release experiments. Very good tests, and they both come back multiple times, or 100% of the time they're tested positive for life currently, microbial life currently being on Mars there. Leanne as well coming in with gifts, thank you, and Rio.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for reading, Alan. So I think we've had it all along. I mean, you consider the clouds of Venus as well, getting detections of possible life there. I think it's going to be absolutely everywhere. I mean, look how diverse life is here on Earth. It's a species, an organism, every niche, every environment. Why would the rest of the universe be any different there? So hope they don't find you there. I'm just on vacation. Or you got to hide. And Basildon isn't that bad. So I didn't necessarily say it was bad. It's been better. Have they cut the bushes yet and the curbs? Because I street viewed Basildon the other day from Nostalgia Simon, and it looks overgrown. All the roundabouts and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh come on lads. There, Prophet JPL photos of NASA at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, with a JPL there. I mean, I wouldn't be put it past them faking this and that. I don't think the whole thing is, though. Yorkshire itself isn't real, it's a state of mind. It's a feeling. Oh, good. I'm glad you are. Glad that you went well, Simon. Yes, just busy and over too quick, as always, there. And Simon, that coming in with a like, saying it. And it means to deceive. Does it really? I mean, I've heard the joke that the NASA stands for never a straight answer. And I didn't believe it for the longest time. But the evidence is overwhelming that they do play silly games, don't they, there? Exactly. The alien exceptionalism argument. Well, don't they say that... you know, that we're special, and I think it's a bit, you know, didn't we learn our lessons from the days of Copernicus there, that, you know, we're probably not special, you know, our environment probably isn't that different or that rare, so why would we be the only place with life there? When's the next Kerbal, Simon? I'm thinking we're going to do it a little bit more regularly, because I did quite enjoy it when we got rolling last night for that one. So today I have been setting up and playing with the buttons now, so we're going to have a much more interactive experience, I think, with Kerbal. I'm debating as well. We've got some of the hooking up, so now because you're on the Starship Alan, aren't you? So you've registered. So I'm thinking, I don't know how well this will go, but of getting you guys in through that system that you've registered for there as like the separate, you know, consoles. So getting you guys, see if I can get the information out of the game to you guys on yours, and like you can green light it and stuff there. It's never aliens, apparently. Exactly, and I think it's ignorant to assume that. It's, I mean, logical, isn't it? That you think that, you know, the size of the universe, and some of the loops that they tie themselves into to just, you know, explain it away, do a bad attempt at doing that. You know, I start to think that actually, you know, the easier answer is aliens there. You don't think that the rover is even on Mars? I mean, I would not put the shenanigans past it 100%. I just lean that way at the minute. there. But if somebody come out and went, no, look, there is proof, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not quite fully that way yet. Same with the moon stuff. I do think that we went to the moon, but there are some serious questions to be answered about it there. And again, if you said there's evidence that we didn't go, I'll be like, yeah, probably. Under the firm profit sale, I'm not on board with that one yet. I'm not on board with that. We've got a few in our community that do make an interesting case for that, but I don't fully understand it enough. I think yeah, too much of my other understandings of everything else, the world, the universe, it doesn't align with those. But as I say, I never 100% say no to anything there. All the clouds are rolling in, something rotten now. I should regarding LMs, they are definitely, they've definitely helped reduce a lot of my skepticism. I mean, I do need to start playing with them a bit more, I think. I just sulked after they started not working for me. They've done half and had a tea break. Oh, they've done half though, Simon, so that's not too bad there. The Berwyn Mountains in North Wales often have UFO reports. I think Berwyn, wasn't that one where there was a crash in the 70s maybe? Let's ring a bell. We need to go on the road there. Have you got your radio license? No, I don't. I don't actually have a license, so I'm not allowed to transmit there. It's on the list. So I've just got you guys that actually know what you're doing in the community. And when Rendlesham is ranked near the top of UFO events as saying something, I mean, it's an interesting one, but I don't know if it's near the top for me. But in the UK, I do think it's one of the top ones there. Found out about Rendlesham because of aliens, to be clear. Oh, did you really? Oh, do you mean what, discovered it? That's the first time you'd heard of it, or you've got more info on it from them? Oh, God, that is bright now, isn't it? Look, we're losing some of that beautiful sky, but it's still, the clouds are still moving, so we will get, I'm sure, a gap in that cloud again at some point soon. It is very, very bright. Can I turn it down a touch? Probably not noticeable that much. Last night, did you did really well at the end? We did. It was you guys with your awesome designs, I think, helping us there. But I've got some plans for that for Kerbal. So we're going to have some fun with that there. In all as species, you had the power to co-create. Oh, how do you mean? There. And what's your thoughts on other universes? Brain. I'm not a fan of the multiverse. The whole every decision spawns another reality. For me, that's a symptom. Oh, I think the clouds are passing. A symptom of how wrong string theory's got and how scientists are tying themselves in knots to explain a bad theory. Could be wrong, but I do think that there are multiple universes, but kind of not in the Marvel sense, basically. Universes within universes, maybe even there. Musk and a Tesla in space. Watch it and you'll drop there. I don't get what you mean. It's not. I don't know. 100% we have rovers on Mars and we've been to the moon. Don't be silly. I mean, some people make some interesting arguments. There are, I think, some questions around the specifics of it. I still believe that way, but some people don't. And there's a few, Archie. There's a few. ISS is the furthest we've been, I believe. I mean, there are interesting questions. I do think we've gone a bit further, but I mean, what do I know? I have no special knowledge. I am not a scientist. I'm just looking at things that come up there. What about infrared Lee? I haven't ordered the cable yet. It's on my list. Tonight. I'm going to order it tonight. I will make sure it's so. Hopefully, the next time we can do this in infrared. But I did I tell you yesterday that I found a forward-looking infrared beast of a camera that comes off of a warship. It's on eBay. I'm like, oh my God, that bit of kit. That's what we need. I could mount it to the roof and have it permanently up there. I thought that would be cool, but yeah, not quite got the budget for that one. So I've done that one there. I mean, the star was bright. Which one was that? Really? Yeah, no, I mean, we don't get a lot of attention, do we, for the high-strangeness and stuff going on. But when you look, there is actually quite a lot we have got a reasonable amount. It just doesn't sort of get the media attention. So this town that we're in now is called Warminster, and in the 60s and 70s there was 10 solid years of UFO sightings, missing time, abductions, strange sounds. It's like absolutely ridiculous the amount of stuff that was going on here. It's like the most intense I've heard of a UFO flap ever, and I had never heard about this in the UK until we moved here. It just wasn't on my radar. So I think there's a lot that just doesn't get shouted about there. Someone like a bonfire. It's Alan in the garden with his vape there. Any animal can't do what you do. Without to which part of it? But yeah, obviously there's different ranges of abilities, and I'll debunk any of those arguments right here, right now. I mean, we're not into the debunking. Either way, either for. This is just an open forum, so people are allowed to think and feel whatever they are. But I am a big fan of people presenting their ideas there. So we call it a knowledge buffet. So everyone can come and bring their knowledge and their beliefs and stuff, and then you can just pick what you want through them, because you never know if somebody's going to have an interesting argument with something. But I think most of it I probably would agree with there. And Peter Pan, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. They've stopped using the green screens to film the ISS. Again, I saw some interesting videos on that. I don't really believe it yet, but I did see some interesting videos there. Yeah, it was about 2K. It's a little bit over budget for our streams, but it was a beast. It was a beast. I thought we're going to spot all the UFOs with that. So it was very tempting. It might be the Piper one, I assume, because it's poking through the clouds, isn't it? It's very, very bright. Excited for the infrared because of the film Cosmos. Oh yeah, I mean I'm excited for it as well. I need to print the extra bit off for that there. And I've got the bonfire going. This is just the damn clouds. Hopefully they will clear for us soon enough. I love it, Archie. I love it there. And I hear some paranormal activity could be aliens too. Oh my god, Ben, 100% there. And also like folklore, mythology, and even, a lot of people don't like this, old religious stuff as well. Like the more you actually look into all of that stuff and you look at what is the core event that they're describing, not our interpretation of it, not how we're trying to perceive and understand it, but what is the raw core of the event there. And oh my god, it's all little green men or little people from other worlds, strange lights in the skies. Lots of it ties in together, like ridiculously. And I hadn't realised that, but apparently it's Jack Valet has mentioned that on quite a few times, going back in the day. But yeah, it's interesting that. Rio, did we say thank you?
Nom nom nom. Thanks,
for feeding
guys.
Alan. Right, I'm going to see if we can bring up the Starship Alan quickly whilst we've got some clouds. Right. Forgotten how to do it right now. This one, sorry guys, on TikTok, you can take a second. I've got to shrink the screen down. Why is that? No, that's not worked. Right, I need to. It's got the wrong tab for you guys. Why is that? I'm gonna have to edit that one afterwards. We can't bring the Starship Alan view up. We'll have to do it on the next stream. I'll get that one fixed. If we have ghosts, aliens must have ghosts. Honestly, Carl, as well. Like, if the rule, whatever the rules are that govern that, then that would apply, you'd think, to them as well. But it reminds me that we often think, don't we, about sort of the alpha species. Oh, hold on, the bird's whistling. Got whistle back or he goes crazy. You know, we think about the alpha species, you know, like the equivalent of us travelling to another, we're being visited by the Greys or whatever it might be. But the Greys are going to go home and potentially go home to their cats, their dogs. They're going to swat the gnats, their equivalent there. You know, they're going to have mouse infestation problems and all that sort of stuff. They're going to have a whole biosphere full of different life as well there. So if you've got one alien, you've got a billion. They're just, you know, not necessarily the top of the species there. That's if you go by the extraterrestrial side of the hypothesis there. And GCHQ listen to programs like yours. I'm sure they probably, I don't know, they wouldn't be interested in us. But I imagine they do keep a track on these things. I'm sure I'm on the list for a million different reasons. There. And why are you not acknowledging the Leicester-verse theory? Make it the theme of the stream. I mean, I like it, but I've never been to Leicester, so, you know, how do I know Leicester really exists there? I demand it. I demand it disproportionate attention. I like the nonsense. What is it? What's what? I can't remember now. Okay, sorry. People can pass diseases onto them. Well, they definitely can. This is one of the things we have to consider, isn't it? There, you know, diseases can spread. I think we've probably been exposed to the basis of everything there. If you consider panspermia, I think we've already been exposed to a lot of it there. It's the big number 2 theory. Behind the Big Bang there, the Lesterverse. Okay, we're going with that one. I like it. Oh, what's he hashtag? Oh, who's... You know what? I ignore the hashtags when I read through. Let's have a look. I can't see any. I can't see any, Kate. They're not showing for me, sadly. A white hole. You can never reach Leicester. Some say it's a myth. Some say it's a... Can I make you spell it? Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm losing track tonight. God damn it, these cloudy skies. Archie as well, thank you for following me. Oh, the Leicesterverse thing. I didn't see the hashtag. It's a joke talking about Leicester being a parallel universe. I think what's terrifying is in a universe of 2 trillion galaxies, the thing. The numbers blow my mind. We often mention this, that look, we understand numbers, we understand the scale. Don't worry, Kate. It took me a second. But yeah, we talk about the scale. We understand the numbers in that sense, but there's no real feeling for that. It's just far too big to kind of get your head around, or to get my head around at least. Excuse me. I'm annoyed that we can't get... Let me see if I can add that to this. Sorry, guys. There's that one. Right. Can I bring in a window? No, I can't. Sorry, I'm trying to bring in the Starship Allen to show you guys. But I think we've hit the peak of clouds tonight, guys. Because the question is, why is there something rather than nothing there? It's always sends my yeah, trying to think of that. That's very similar to what's the universe in, and that melts my brain. I think it's a very good question. I've had that question since I was a kid, but yeah, I don't know. It hurts your brain. Something's got to be within something. It's got to be within something. Oh, Lee, question. It is a Sony A7, but the trick is the lens. So we don't use a scope. I think for what we're doing with the Skywatch in particular, you want a bigger field of view as possible, because you never know which patch of sky the anomaly is going to be in. So if you've got a telescope and that you're quite zoomed in, so you're banking it all happening on that smaller patch there. So the wider the lens there, that lets in as much light as possible, gives us as much chance to see as much as we can. We have got a fisheye, and the idea initially was to do the fisheye to see all of the sky, but that's too much sky for the size of the screen. You can't then see the stars. Ooh, what am I doing? Change that. There we go. So that's what we're doing there. So I have got like a cheap infrared night vision camera, which I need to get the lead for, and then we can use night vision for doing this as well. So it wouldn't be as good of a shot, but it's going to be in the infrared. And the important point about that is that you think of the light spectrum there. You've got infrared, the visible light, and then ultraviolet there. So humans, we see the visible light spectrum, but some animals, see the infrared, or the ultraviolet. Anyway, they see a bit more. And there is more light going on that we just don't perceive. But the phenomena itself apparently is very active in the infrared. So I think we'll see a lot more if we can do that one there. I think, well, exactly, Laura. And also that, is the universe in a black hole? That was one that I remember thinking. And then I heard a couple of months back or a year or so ago that actually that is a scientific theory there. The maths that describes the inside from the event horizon to the singularity of a black hole is the same as the maths from the event horizon out to the universe. It makes sense there. The Big Bang, maybe it's because it's all compressed into the singularity and out again. It's a legitimate theory. It's a head scratcher. They do, Laura Lass, but they are the boring adults. And sadly, there's quite a lot of them. But I think we've found our interesting crew here where we can deal with these ones. Oh, how you doing, Raph? You've missed a decent... We had a reasonable amount of sky earlier. It's just clouds now. But I assume you're going through your sacks of Valentine's Day cards still. Like a last-minute delivery today, I assume. You know, we haven't seen ages. Space worms. Ooh, I must have had some success with Alan. Yeah, she's dewormed him there, Kate. That's it. He's learnt to wash his hands after a probing. But you're right, we haven't seen them. I mean, we haven't seen much of the sky. Yeah, I think we're going to wind ourselves up for tonight because, well, I don't think we're getting any more clear sky, and I'm worried that the camera's going to get rained on. So I'm going to go put that away now, guys. Exactly. I legitimately don't understand people who don't think, oh, Laura, that's the way some people's brains work, I don't understand, and I don't have any time for. It blows my mind. I'm fine with people, you know, having different opinions and that sort of stuff, but if you don't even consider certain things, I'm like, what? What? Growing up in this country, no wonder beyond a videotape of Aladdin was allowed. A well worn out videotape of Aladdin. Practical in Britain here, just on repeat. Of course, it will probably take all week. And fair enough, Rash. I imagine, you know, getting the lorries backing up still day after day. So, mate, there's a gap in there. Let's see if this turns into a gap. Maybe we'll hang around. I'm worried it will, because the camera's just exposed there. We've almost got caught out before. That's a little gap. There you go. Let's make the most of this. I think that's just a one-off hole in the clouds. But make most of those few stars we can see behind it. Any UFOs? No UFOs. Anyway, guys, I'm going to come off now, but thank you very, very much for joining us again. I do appreciate you all there, all your support and all that, and gifters, subbers, patrons as well. Extra love, helping us improve the stream. Mods too, again. Extra love there. Oh, Leicesterverse has been redacted there. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Last chance to give us a follow, so you'll be able to join us later on in the week. Bit of a quiet week for us because I'm going away, but we will be on tomorrow and on Friday. We'll be doing our next deep dive then as well. And hopefully we'll catch you all then as well. You're singing away, Simon. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody who's joining us tonight. Hopefully we'll see you as well, Archie, later on in the week. But yeah, have a good Monday and Prophet as well. Remember the Leicesterverse. I'll forget, but we'll try. Catch you later, guys. Bye-bye.